Alright, what's up again, Internet? More Overwatch Championship Series. This one should be a good one. We got Luminosity versus Citrus Nation in the lower quarterfinal one. Stage 1 main event, North America. False, King, Vision and them, Team 1, Luminosity. Luminosity, False, and Dante. That's right. Zeb, Tap, Lethal, Neutral, and Jacob, Team Citrus Nation. I try to remember. I don't know. Something about Neutral, Citrus Nation, Acidic, Base. I don't know. Whatever, dude. Anyways, this one should be a good one. Should be a banger. So we got Zeb and them. They're going to be playing Citrus Nation, playing the Orisa. And we got False and Luminosity coming out on the Sigma, which I've been seeing a lot of teams playing here on this NA. And Citrus Nation immediately taking control of that mega health pack area. And automatically with positioning, False doesn't want to push up too far because he can totally get Spear Spin and Boot. And there's no coming back from that. Here comes the engagement, burning cooldown, Spear Spin, and Fortify in from Zeb. And they're going low. Luminosity doing a decent job of holding on, but they're low as well. Heavy engagement. Jacob goes down. Citrus Nation might have overextended, and down goes Tap as well. Luminosity has numbers. Zeb, burning cooldowns once again. Wants to get some exit value probably, but he knows he's not long for this world. Citrus Nation takes the L in that first fight. What's that weird? There's like a little yellow bar. I might be tripping. Whatever, dude. Let me stop talking about it. False in them. Take the first fight win. Take control of the first point. Take the first control of the point. Tap on the Echo. Interesting pick instead of the Tracer. She kind of gets eaten up by Tracer. If you get caught out of position, gotta account for her pestering on the off angles. But you do have a lot of straight up damage in this poke battle. You get caught with some sticky beams. Also, this mobility is nothing to sneeze at as well. Okay, wait, I like the way he did that. Violence. Oh, that was really gross, dude. Did you see that? Forces out the immortality field. Well, I'll have to address that after the end of this fight. They're still engaging. Tanks are dropped. Citrus Nation and the rest of them drop. That was sorry, I'm geeking out. The way Tap did that, he flew up and then had the activation of his flight go away, so that the sound effect, the sound cue wouldn't tip off Squid that he was going for the assassination to tip. Almost got it. Squid threw out the immortality field, but the rest of his team couldn't follow up on it. Almost got it. I appreciate the way that went down. We got double flex support ults on the board. Jacob's a little ways away from the sound barrier, but they should be able to match that as well. Citrus Nation a little bit behind, obviously, on the point and in ultimates. My gym bag is full on RuneScape. That's just blow up. Speaking of blow ups, Squid and the rest of Luminosity portion almost last fight territory. Here come the ultimates. Zeb pushing in behind the Kitsune rush, and there's the amplification matrix for Squid. Try to back up False. Try to keep him alive. Extra healing and extra damage input. Bob thrown out on the point by Vision. Sound barrier out from Juby. Extra sustainability for Luminosity, pushing Citrus Nation back, and here comes the overclock from Lethal. If I can get over to him. Gravitic Flux had him up in the air, but he was dropped down. Falls is really low, trying to escape with his life, and the flip goes over to Citrus Nation. Aggressing in their mega health pack of Luminosity, but Lethal burning. Feeling like Sean Paul, just going to retreat back to the point and get topped up by his homies. Ultimates, everything off the board for Luminosity, but they've only need to win one more fight, so they could potentially take the L. Try to force out some of these ults from Citrus Nation, who's got a Terror Surge and a sound barrier. Vision really low. Lethal trying to follow up off the sound barrier, but the Ruby's there to try to help. Zeb's Terror Surging in their mega health pack, but Luminosity got the flip while this was going on, so there's more pressure on Citrus Nation. Neutral had to account for address the point. They lost Zeb, so this is still looking kind of rough. Actually, False went down, so it's not so bad. Just squishies here. There's the amplification matrix from Squid. Jacob activates the sound barrier in response. Tries to push back Luminosity, and Squid Tap is able to take him out. False is back on the scene, hitting that kinetic grasp. And Zeb is back as well. We're back to even Stevens fighting for control of the mega health pack area on the side of the map. Here comes the Kitsune from Neutral. Squid doesn't have the amplification matrix used in the last fight. Flip goes back over on board for False and the rest of Luminosity. Here comes Zeb. Spear spinning, chucking the javelin. I know it's called javelin spin too, but I'm still going to call it spear spin because it's more fun to say. It's easier too. Oh, King with the double with the pulse bomb. Burns the recall. Taking control of the point. Lethal. Power sliding in. Trying to contest. But he lost his life. Zeb is on the mega health pegs. King waves goodbye to him in the first point. Going over for Luminosity. Looking pretty good so far. Both teams actually. Doing a happy dance.
Not as quick as I used to be, but I'm still
In my nice pants. Switching over to the Symmetra, gonna teleport the teammates out. And then switch back over to the Tracer. Luminosity looking strong. Teleporter. There go the homies, and here comes the Tracer. False on the Ramatra. Able to switch between Nemesis and this monk mode, whatever it is. Able to set up the barrier in this poke. And when the Orisa wants to engage, can pull out the Nemesis form and start throwing hands. Ravenous Vortex in on neutral, trying to isolate. Has to swift step out of there or not. Stays in there. But they're corralling them in this little mini area. Or is that a mega that spawns in? I'm pretty sure that's a mega. Either way, Luminosity, superior positioning. But we've got Tap, I'm sure, on the point. Battling with King for control of the first flip. And it looks like Citrus Nation is going to be able to convert. But here comes False and the rest of Luminosity. King goes down. Tracer with some extra space. Tries to get value in. Has to burn a recall early. Retreating. His team has control of the point, so they don't have to overextend. Just try to whittle him down. Squid goes down as he drops the amplification matrix to see if his team can get any extra values. Zeb gets stuck, or Vision gets stuck with the pulse bomb. They didn't go down immediately, but the rest of this team was able to follow him up. Juby getting staggered. And Zeb and the rest of Citrus Nation look pretty solid. Squid dropped the amplification matrix in the commission of that lost battle, so nothing to match neutral's Kitsune rush on Luminosity's way in, and I'm sure they're gonna have tabs on that. Juby gonna try to poke, build up that sound barrier. You see Luminosity chilling a little bit. There's a sound barrier on the board, and I'm sure here comes the engagement. There it is. And Zed matches. Spear spinning in. There goes Juby's sound barrier. And that's a green light for Zeb to pull out the Terror Surge, sucking him in. Lethal following up on it. And False getting bullied. Nemesis mode, trying to fight back. His mom taught him karate and everything, but it doesn't matter, dude. The bullies brought bats. Okay. False has an annihilation for this next engagement. Let's see what him and his squad are going to be able to do. They've got ults on the board. No support ults, but King probably going to make something happen with this pulse bomb. And Vision can pull out the Deadeye if they need to top up any of these weeks. Or they're choosing the Deadeye engage. Getting control of this high ground immediately. As Citrus Nation corrals himself. And there's a Kitsune from neutral. Wakanda forever, trying to mitigate this damage. Incoming spear. Knows the cooldowns are off the side, off the board for Zeb. And the rest of Citrus Nation knows they didn't get value at him, so they disengage. They let the flip go over, and they're just going to try to keep themselves tapped up. Lethal on the side, goes down. Grabbing his Vortex plus Annihilation, chucking up them hands. Tap, gets a double. The Citrus Nation is looking like they're going to hold on. Falls on his last life, literally 1 HP. Another block party. Another fight win for Citrus Nation. It looks like they're not even going to be able to get a touch for overtime. Yep. Citrus Nation takes Village. I appreciate Vision coming down to Gengu. I'm going to take this opportunity to empty my gym bag, actually. This bank does not have a safety, not have a deposit box.
Someone needs to fill this saddle.
We are soon to need it.
Citrus Nation looking pretty strong. Standing up to this Luminosity. Not trying to get sent home. At least not without a fight. Javelins exchange. Both teams taking control of their respective high grounds. Gonna try to get a pick, get some extra value in, build up this ult charge before they commit to the low ground, and trying to take control of the point. Speaking of which, we probably got the Tracers doing some shenaniganery, engaging in some tomfoolery on the point. And of course, here's Tap and King on the side, getting jiggy with it. Luminosity getting the better of it. Zeb and Citrus Nation having to burn cooldowns and reposition to try to keep themselves topped up, and Luminosity's able to get the first flip. But Citrus Nation staying alive and in the fight. Zeb and Neutral trying to keep themselves topped up, trying to re-engage. King and Tap. King, superior positioning, has control of more health packs. And there's a call to Juby to try to converge on Tap, knowing that they have to burn the recall. They could converge on this Tracer and take her out, and they're able to do so. And that's probably going to snowball and precipitate the fight win for Luminosity. It was a long, drawn-out one, but now they're just trying to take out stragglers. They got the bead on the Sojourn in the back line. I'm pretty sure this is where they came from, right? Neutral, you went the wrong way. Did you just he's trying to score on his own goal. He went the wrong way. But he's got the attention divided of Luminosity. Tracer, Lucio, Death Squad. Why are you burning your overclock? You are thirsty as AF, dude. That was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. The flip goes over the Citrus Nation. Absolute meme behavior. Fatherless, structureless. I don't know. A lot of other denigrations. Throw it in the pulse bomb. We're trading ultimates. Values are dropping on the point. Citrus Nation getting the better of it. False went down. No tank. No sustainability. Juby. Jacob activates the sound barrier. Juby has his on the board. Activates this as soon as he gets it. Q for Q. Both teams are still alive. Jacob goes down though. Zeb falls. Comes back. Mitigating that tank differential they had. Oh, he's able to take out Vision on the exit. And Juby's able to take out Tap. King and the rest of Luminosity holding on to the point, or flipping the point. But this round's kind of crazy. Ow. I don't know why my pec just started to cramp. Okay, I'm cool. I relax. Squid, amplification matrix. And Zeb has a terror surge. But other than that, nothing in the bank for either squad. They're going to have to work their way up to some ultimates. So we might be playing just a little bit of honest neutral, trying to build up to some stuff. Zeb comes in, spear spin engage. Here comes the terror surge, forcing the issue. Gets taken out by King before he can get any value in. Squid goes down as well. Body dropping on either side. We still got numbers. Juby's going to try to come back around. Notice, tries to get a beat on the Kiriko. Forces her to milk herself. He wants her. He's chasing her down, bro. Vision takes out Lethal while he was busy. And Luminosity is still getting the better of this exchange on the point. Citrus Nation coming back. They have their tank. Zeb recontesting. Sound barrier in the pocket for Juby. Oh. Yep. Followed up on the magnetic grenade. No ability to recall guy. There's a Tap goes down. Sound barriers to follow up on the aggression. Zeb and the rest of Citrus Nation trying to hold strong. But people are low. They lose Cassidy. They lose their Cassidy. They lose Lethal. The King goes down. Still winnable for either side, but falls. Boops off Zeb. No more point presence. No more touch. Overtime goes away. Luminosity. They take Nepal 2-1. First map. And that's what I was expecting. I was like, this is going to be a good set. Even though it goes to 4 maps, I was hoping it would be longer. But you know what? This is going to be an exciting Icon Vault. I'm expecting both teams completing. Or expecting both teams to complete. English is hard.
Ready for battle.
Especially when you're a Papega like me. Born and bred.
Got a good cigar and a big iron in my head.
How much XP am I off of 98 mining? I need 20k XP and I'm getting 21k an hour. Probably less than now. That's all good. I've been touching grass. I've commentated every single match in NA. I think. This whole bracket. This whole top 8. Okay, Zeb and them on the attack, on the Orisa. Gonna match Dante. Subbing in for False. Here comes the aggressor from M80. Sorry, that's the last yellow team I was watching. Here comes the aggression from... Oh, my short-term memory. This is Citrus Nation. Lemon people. Life's giving them lemons. They're about to make lemonade. Trying to make lemonades with Dante's head coming around the corner. Jacob using the mobility, avoiding the javelins. But Zeb is weak on the corner. Neutral needs to attend to his wounds. Luminosity knows they've got an advantage trying to press the issue, but King might have overextended. Down goes the Tracer. Here comes Jacob and the rest of Citrus Nation trying to push Luminosity back. They've got the numbers advantage. Vision goes down as well. And they're trying to get the point. They're trying to take out Squid. Jacob using that mobility. Him and the rest of Citrus Nation take control of the first point. 5:30 on the time bank. Going into the streets face on Eichenwald. Spear spin. Zeb trying to hold strong. Almost went pretty low. Here comes a Kitsune rush from Squid. Damn, dude. They're angry. They're mad they lost the point so fast. And they're trying not to let them through the gate. Zeb and Citrus Nation wrapping back around. Squid goes down. There goes the bulk of the healing for Luminosity, and their aggression might get the better of them. Jacob goes down, trading supports. And Zeb wants Juby, who's really low, as is Vision. And it looks like Luminosity is going to go down, slow and staggered. They did take off a lot of the time that that Citrus Nation did get before they're able to get around to open the gate. So I think, you know what, it might end up coming all out in the wash because Luminosity is still in position to set up shop and have a standard defense on the top of the castle. As Citrus Nation's coming through the choke point, coming through the gate. And here we go. So yeah, I guess if you're on the Luminosity side, you weren't looking to win that fight. You were just looking to kill some time and build up some ults, which you were able to do. Check out the bank. Check out the bank for them. They've got everything except for that Kitsune. King having to burn recall early. Tap matching. Citrus Nation wrapping around into the castle. Dante matching them on the high ground. Here to meet them. Catching a javelin. But he's got a terror surge for you. You don't want to get caught out of position. Very experienced player. Gets the call. Lethal tried to call out the Deadeye for what, son? Ended up getting put in the dirt. Numbers on the side of Luminosity. Juby. Speed boosting Dante. There's a Kitsune from neutral. Got it early. Dante holding strong. Here comes the terror surge. Planting the flag. Dropping the damage down. Jacob and the rest of Citrus Nation having to back up. Tap's able to take out King, but the fight's still winnable. And still numbers at 4-on-4 as Vision is able to take out Lethal. Zeb has the burn cooldowns, give up the space, trying to back up around the corner. Spear spinning in is Dante, trying to follow up on the aggression. Jacob, sound barrier. Citrus Nation able to get the better of that, having to spin ultimates. Juby holding on to his sound barrier as Citrus Nation's gonna get some more card progress. But Luminosity doing a good job of killing this time bait they've got. Potentially gonna be able to get one, maybe two more fights in on the bridge. Here comes Dante and them boys. Squid got the Kitsune. There it goes. Drops the Fox Spear. It gets dropped into the dirt. Here comes a Terror Surge. Almost got Ajax. Lucky. Activates in response to the Terror Surge. And Juby and the rest of Luminosity able to follow up on the advantage and sustainability they had despite losing Squid early. Lethal's able to take out King. A little bit of exit value. Tap. Made him work for it. Might have killed his own time. And Luminosity. Ow. Juby. Lucky to escape with his life, dude. So many of these pokes, dude. These javelins are huge. These magnetic grenades. Dinks from the Cassidys coming in. You can easily lose your life before the fight pops off. Speaking of which, here comes Lethal with the Deadeye. Whoa! King got shot in the back of the head. Extra dinks coming in on Dante. More value. Luminosity's down. And here comes the Kitsune, the Fox Spirit. Cassidy's doing lines. His gun is shooting out fast. Down goes Vision. Citrus Nation got the point. Kind of seeing 9 from Dante and the rest of Luminosity as they're going to die slowly. Already gave up the second point. Down goes Squid as well. No Swift Step available. Couldn't hightail it out of there. Lethal taking advanced position. Feeling stoic. Looking like a turret. Hitting these dinks. Who wants to smoke? Chonky Cassidy, 300 HP. The Arista's exchanging javelins. What's going on in this Tracer duel over here? Vision is pulling out the Deadeye on the point. Lethal's backing up. Citrus. Citrus Nation. That was a little bit of a jump scare. I don't know about that. Here comes Dante with the fortified Terra Surge. Dante able to take out some of the homies on Citrus Nation. Tap getting Dante on the way out. His homies avenge him. There's a team kill. There's a block party. And Luminosity going to try to hold this. As Citrus Nation continues their aggression, continues their offense. Zeb and them. Lethal's got the Deadeye, and Zeb's got a Terror Surge. Tap. What is Squid doing back here? Got Swift Step available. Vision's wrapping around too. He's hella out of position, brother. What are you doing? Oh man, Luminosity making a mistake in the poke phase, giving up control of the cart, dying. No ultimates off the board for Citrus Nation on the fight loss. They lose neutral, but it's not really going to matter because now Juby's out of position and neutral is going to be able to Swift Step back. They've got the spawn positioning advantage. Well, it looks like Lethal and the rest of Citrus Nation aren't going to press it. They're just going to take the extra ults. And look at Luminosity. They don't have much. They've only got a sound barrier, but the only thing missing for Citrus Nation is this Deadeye, which Lethal does not need. He's in turret mode. There's a Kitsune, Fox Spirit, Juby. That's the only ult that Luminosity had. They're going to have to try to get some value off of it. Dante, unable to do so. 3 numbers on the side of Citrus Nation. Looks like they're going to complete Eichenwald. They've still got everybody press Q. There they are. They took the throne. Made it all the way. All 3 points. Completed Eichenwald with some time in the bank.
0 to 3. Switching sides.
So the onus is going to be on Luminosity.
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Okay, Citrus Nation looking pretty strong. Able to complete Eichenwald. Putting a lot of pressure on Luminosity. And my short-term memory is escaping me. Who took the first map? I don't know. You know what? That gives me a lot more suspense. I'm just gonna keep it moving. All I know is that Luminosity, they gotta focus on. They can't even worry about the last map. They gotta have tunnel vision just like me. They gotta worry about what's ahead of them. 4 minutes on the clock. And a long ways to go. Vision. Let's see if he can hit these dinks on Zeb and help Dante take this corner early. There's a magnetic grenade. Heals coming in from Squid. Dante favoring this side area. We're going to be helping Tracer in the duel, but Dante goes down early, so now Luminosity is going to have to disengage. Let's see if they're going to be able to escape with their lives. I don't know if I like that, Juby. And he goes down. There's going to be extra climb off the clock for Luminosity. They're going to be under 3 minutes before they're able to re-engage fully. King might fuck around. That's all I was going to say. Dude, you getting one tap by tap. Almost got one clipped in the back of the head. But he and the rest of Luminosity. A minute off the clock. Here comes another engagement. Dante. Gonna try to hit one of these javelins. Call out a low target. But there's Lethal with the early Deadeye. Able to take out King. High value target. Able to clean off Juby as well with the dink. Luminosity, no speed to disengage, so there might be more exit value. And you see Dante and them playing their angles, considering the fact that they can't just hightail it out of there. And Lethal and then Citrus Nation doing a good job of not overextending. A minute and a half gone. And we've only got a Squid Kitsune rush to look forward to if you're on the Luminosity side. There it is. King feeling the Fox Spirit. Gonna be trying to get some value in, but him and the rest of the Luminosity is just gonna be content with pushing them back and getting these ticks. Here comes a re-engagement from Zeb and the rest of Citrus Nation, and they're able to take out Dante. Juby, Squid, Vision, all going down. King back to the spawn. Are we gonna be making any adjustments? Holding on to the pulse bomb. We've got ultimates on the board. Another 2 minutes left to go if you're on the Luminosity side. Still have to complete. They've got 2 ticks on the board, but they've got a lot of ultimates that they got to force out from Citrus Nation. Here comes Dante. Able to force back Citrus Nation, get control of the corner, allowing Vision to get good value out of the Deadeye. There's a sound barrier plus Deadeye combination from Lethal. Takes out Vision. Squad goes down as well. Lethal, Citrus Nation. He's on the 10 spree. That's a running riot, bro. Give him the medal. I guess they call it the killing frenzy nowadays, you kids. Lethal and the rest of Citrus Nation looking good, dude. Holding this corner. Ow, catching a javelin. Gonna get topped up by Neutral. Wrapping back around. Let's see what Tap and King are doing. Not necessarily dueling one another, kind of just sticking to the mains. Sticking to the main battle. Here comes the contest for the mini. Tap has it to fall back on. King going deep. Tap burns recall. There's going to be call outs from the teammates converging on the Tracer. Dante's able to take her out with the Terror Surge. Kind of just like a little bit of incidental damage. Lethal and the rest of Citrus Nation unable to stop Luminosity from taking control of the point. Nothing doing. But Vision's gonna be feeling pretty good after completing. Still got 2.5 minutes left to go for Luminosity. We're gonna be poking. Tap. And Citrus Nation. King able to take out Lethal like in the beginning of the engagement. Burns his recall with the DPS advantage. Zeb gets taken out. And King Dante and the rest of Luminosity doing a good job of taking advantage of that early pick. King was able to get on Lethal, winning the rest of the fight on attrition. Getting this card progress. 3 on. And no time is limited. And Citrus Nation wrapping around on the high ground. Going to be dropping down soon. Got ultimates. Juby. Kind of out of position. I don't know what's going on here. Unless he's going to be looking for some boops. Some sort of shenaniganery. A dink. Making Dante back it up. A lot of armor on the side of Orisa though. There's a dead eye from Vision. Backing up Citrus Nation. Corralling them in this corner. The javelin. Zeb playing Vision though is like not getting it for free. And here comes Lethal's Deadeye. Dropping down, trying to get an angle. Nothing doing. Luminosity is approaching the bridge. Lethal eventually getting the effects of the sound barrier as well. And now it's target practice. Zeb's taken out. Tank goes down for Citrus Nation. The Lethal's able to get a lot of value in before he's taken out. Tap, trying to hold it down in his stead, trying to stop Luminosity from getting through this door. Dante, he's using the blinks to get around, try to avoid incoming damage. Dante's low, gets taken out, and King gonna be warded off by the rest of Citrus Nation, who stopped him from getting the second point, which is huge. Which means that Luminosity is gonna have this spawn disadvantage. One last true fight, and then they're gonna have to call out stall picks. And they have no ults in the bank. But neither does Citrus Nation, other than Tap's Pulse Bomb. Gonna be looking to go huge. And that's probably not something that Luminosity is going to be tracking. So he has opportunity to take him by surprise. And those Kings had to burn his recall. Last fight. Here comes the engagement. Here comes the touch from Luminosity. Nothing doing on the Pulse Bomb. But it's all good. He's just going to come back, wrap around, and help his team out. Dante goes down early. Squid was unable to keep him topped up. There's a Kitsune from neutral. Squid doesn't have one to match. Tap and the rest of Citrus Nation going to look like they're going to be cleaning up Luminosity. Not long for this world. Vision goes down. Juby joins him in the afterlife. And so does King. And Tap wanted more, dude. He wasn't done messing him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still have more for him. Alright, Luminosity. Alright, Citrus Nation, sorry. Going up 2-1, is that? Was that the second map? Or was that? No, that was the second map. It's 1-1. I'm tripping. Esperanza and Cerveza. I'm going to do that in a little bit. I'm going to actually take a break. I need to drink more water. My mouth is dry. Alright. Click on another video. Stretch your legs. Drink water. Do things that are good for you. Less of the bad stuff that's bad for you. Or, you know what? Do the bad stuff if you want. I don't care. Alright. I need another star too. Alright. Take care of yourselves, guys. See you later. Click on another video.